Hello children, welcome to my lecture. Today we are going to learn 4.2 The Rising of the Moon, written by Lady Gregory. So children, first of all we have to take information regarding the Lady Gregory. See children, Lady Gregory. Her full name is Isabella Augusta Parsi. Children, Lady Gregory Isa Augusta Parsi was born in County Galway on 15th March 1852 and she was died on 22nd May 1932 at Cooley Park, which is situated at present in also Ireland. Children, she was an Ireland dramatist, folklorist and theatre manager. She was one of the founder of the Irish Literary Theatre and wrote numerous works for both companies. She was one of the forerunners of the Irish Literary Revival, which was a literary movement that focused on reviving interest in Irish heritage and growth of nationalism. A playwright of great technical skill, Lady Gregory studied the old history and folklore of Ireland at the insistence of her friends William Butler Yeats and Edward Martyn, and she was a master of one-act form of playing writing of her 31-act play. Among of that, Spreading the News and The Rising of the Moon are the most popular plays. In 1880, she married Sir William Henry Gregory, a neighbouring landowner who had previously served as a member of Parliament and as Governor of Ceylon. Her literary career did not begin until after his death in 1892. Children, in 1896, she met William Butler Yeats and became his lifelong friend and patron. Children, she took part in the foundation of the Irish Literary Theatre in 1899 and became a director in 1904 of the Abbey Theatre, which owed much of its success to her skill in smoothing the dispute among its highly individualistic Irish nationalist founder. Children, as a playwright, she had a great technical skill. At the instance of her friend and sponsor, William Butler Yeats, who encouraged her to study the old history and folklore of Ireland. Lady Gregory has especially mastered the one-act form of her 31-act play. Spreading the News and The Rising of the Moon are the best known. Children, after taking the information regarding the Lady Gregory, we have to know about the play. See children, The Rising of the Moon is one-act play by Augusta means Lady Gregory. It is a political play which examines Anglo-Irish relation. It was produced on March 9, 1907 by the Irish National Theatre. In short, we can say children, Lady Gregory's The Rising of the Moon is a story about how a ballad singer who is disguised revolutionary hero of Ireland bring about a change of heart in a sergeant who is a loyal worker of the British government. It is thus a political play dealing with Irish nationalism. Children, when this play was written, Ireland was still under the direct rule of England, just like our India is also ruled by British government. Same, children, Ireland also ruled by British government, means Ireland also ruled by the England. The political situation at the time was such that the Irish people were divided between remaining a part of England and creating a separate Irish nation. The Irish revolutionaries figures that believed political independence from England was necessary, felt that under the British rule there was a danger of losing the cultural resources, language and freedom of Ireland. Lady Gregory was a part of the Irish Literary Revival, a movement focused on generating interest in Irish traditions and heritage. Children, the play thus symbolizes the Irish freedom movement as the title of the play has been taken from The Rising of the Moon, a ballad based on Scene O'Farrell, which was symbolic of the Irish uprising against the British. Lady Gregory's careful study of the Irish character, her skillful outlining of the characters, and mastery in the analyzing the situation are responsible for the popularity of this play, which we are today going to study. After taking information regarding the play, let's we come to know what is the theme of the play. See children, feeling of patriotism. In the beginning, one finds that Sergeant is very anxious to arrest the rebel and win the reward. But the patriotism of escaped prisoner lights the lamp of patriotism in the heart of the sergeant. Instead of arresting him, he helped him escaping from that place. After taking the information regarding the theme of the novel The Rising of the Moon, let's come to know the character of the novel, or we can say main characters of the novel The Rising of the Moon. So children, here first character and we can say main character is Sergeant, who is very honest about his work. Children, Sergeant, he is a poor man with a family. In the beginning, he is anxious to get a reward by catching an escaped prisoner who is a patriot, but in the last, the light of patriotism rises in the sergeant's heart. He doesn't catch the prisoner. He helps him escape the police net. Next character is children, Policeman X and Policeman B. See children, Policeman X and Policeman B, they both are for the help of the sergeant. Next character is Ragged Man, or we can say Irish freedom fighter, the person who is prisoner, जो आयरिश जो कंट्री है उसे फ्री कराने के लिए लॉकअप को तोड़कर बाहर आया है, उस पर्सन को यहाँ पर रैग्ड पर्सन करके संबोधित किया गया है. द रैग्ड मैन फ्रीडम फाइटर के लिए कहा गया है. He is the escaped prisoner in the disguise of a poor ballad singer. He is a patriot and freedom fighter of an Irish country. तो बच्चों, अभी तक हमने इस नावल के कैरेक्टर के बारे में पढ़ा कि इसके मेन कैरेक्टर्स कौन कौन से हैं. So now we are going to take some short information about the novel The Rising of the Moon. तो बच्चों, अब हम इस नावल के बारे में जानकारी लेंगे, या हम कहें तो इस नावल की समरी पढ़ेंगे. तो पहले क्वेश्चन राइज होता है कि जो 4.2 नॉवेल है द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून, जिसे लेडी ग्रोगरी ने लिखा है, उस नॉवेल के टाइटल द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून की मीनिंग क्या है. तो बच्चों, द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून इज अ पॉपुलर आयरिश रिबेल सॉन्ग रिकाउंटिंग अ बैटल बिटवीन द यूनाइटेड आयरिश मैन एंड द ब्रिटिश आर्मी ड्यूरिंग द आयरिश रिबेलियन ऑफ 1798. The rising of the moon represented the rising of the people against ऑपरेशन. तो बच्चों, ये राइजिंग ऑफ द मून जो नॉवेल का टाइटल है, यह आयरिश कंट्री के फ्रीडम फाइटर द्वारा दिया गया है, जो कि 1798 में शुरू हुआ था ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट के अगेंस्ट में. तो यहाँ पर लोगों को अपने देश को आजाद कराने के लिए राइज कराया जा रहा है. उसी के ऊपर इस टाइटल का नाम द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून लिखा गया है, जो कि लेडी ग्रोगरी ने लिखा हुआ है, या उन्होंने ही इस प्ले को नाम द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून दिया है. तो बच्चों, हमें ये पहले से ही पता है, क्योंकि मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में ही बताया कि यह प्ले जो है आयरलैंड कंट्री के ऊपर आधारित है. यह प्ले बच्चों द अब्बे थिएटर में ड्रामेटाइज किया गया है या प्ले किया गया था. इस प्ले में बच्चों ये सर्जेंट है, यहाँ पर दूसरा कैरेक्टर मैंने बताया पुलिसमैन एक्स है, देन तीसरा कैरेक्टर पुलिसमैन बी है, और इसका चौथा कैरेक्टर है आयरिश फ्रीडम फाइटर. तो बच्चों, यह प्ले जो है आयरिश कंट्री का है. यहाँ पर बच्चों, जैसे हमारा देश जो है पहले ब्रिटिश रूल के अंडर में रहता था, वैसे ही यह जो आयरिश कंट्री है यह भी ब्रिटिश रूल के अंडर में. तो बच्चों, यहाँ पर एक फ्रीडम फाइटर जो है वह लॉकअप से बाहर आ जाता है. उसे पकड़ने के लिए 3 पुलिस ऑफिसर्स निकलते हैं. ये 3 पुलिस ऑफिसर जो है, उसमें से एक के हाथ में गम रहता है और दूसरे के हाथ में बैलेट पेपर रहता है, और जो उसमें सबसे बड़ा अधिकारी है वह सर्जेंट होता है. बच्चों, जो यहाँ पर जो फ्रीडम फाइटर है जो जेल से भागा हुआ है, उसके ऊपर 100 पाउंड्स का इनाम रखा गया है कि इस जो है फ्रीडम फाइटर को जो भी पकड़ेगा उसे ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट 100 पाउंड्स का इनाम देगी। और उसे पकड़ने के लिए सर्जेंट उसके साथ जो है 2 पुलिसमैन आते हैं, जो उनके हाथ में जो बैनर रहता है वो बैनर वो जगह जगह चिपकाते हैं। तो बच्चों, जब वे दोनों पुलिस ऑफिसर क्वे पे पहुंचते हैं, वहां पर उन तीनों पुलिस ऑफिसर के बीच में बात होती है। सर्जेंट जो है बड़ा अधिकारी है और बाकी 2 पुलिस ऑफिसर उससे जूनियर है। वहां पर एक बैरल रखा हुआ होता है। सर्जेंट उन दोनों अधिकारियों को आदेश देता है कि वो वहां से चले जाएं और ये जो उनके हाथ में जो पैम्पलेट है, जो बैनर है, वो जगह जगह पर चिपका। तो वहाँ पर एक पुलिस अधिकारी इस बैरल को देखता है और कहता है कि ये बहुत अच्छी जगह है, तो हम यहाँ पर भी इस बैरल के ऊपर इस पैम्पलेट को चिपका सकते हैं। तो उसमें से एक पुलिस अधिकारी उन्हें लालटेन दिखाता है और दूसरा उस पैम्पलेट को बैरल पर चिपकाता है। उसे चिपकाने के बाद पुलिसमैन एक्स और पुलिसमैन जो बी है, दोनों वहां से दूर चले जाते हैं। तभी यहाँ पर सर्जेंट क्वे के पास रहता है और उसके पास जो है ये जो फ्रीडम फाइटर है, रैग्ड पर्सन, वो वहां पर आता है। सर्जेंट उसे देख लेता है तो उसे पूछता है कि तुम यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो? तो बोलता है कि मैं एक बैलेड सिंगर हूँ, मैं यहाँ पर क्या है अपने बैलेड सॉन्ग्स को बेचने के लिए आया हूँ। यहाँ पर अगर कोई मेरे बैलेड सॉन्ग को खरीदेगा तो मैं उसे बेचूंगा। सर्जेंट से चिल्लाता है, बोलता है यहाँ से वह चला जाए, क्योंकि यहाँ पर जो है एक जेल से कैदी भाग गया है, उसे पकड़ने के लिए वो यहाँ पर खड़ा है। क्योंकि सर्जेंट को उस समय लालच रहता है कि जो 100 पाउंड्स का इनाम है उसे मैं पकड़ूं और वह इनाम मैं ही लूं, और अगर मैं उसे पकड़ लेता हूं तो मेरा प्रमोशन भी हो जाएगा। तभी वो दोनों वहाँ बातचीत करते रहते हैं। तभी सर्जेंट को यह पता चलता है बैलेड सिंगर से कि वह जो कैदी भागा हुआ है वो बहुत ही डेंजर है। तो सर्जेंट को डर लगने लगता है। बैलेड सिंगर बोलता है वो उसे यहाँ रहने दे, वो उसे उस कैदी को पकड़ने के लिए मदद करेगा और वह इनाम में कुछ नहीं लेगा। इसमें सर्जेंट उसे वहाँ रुकने के लिए बोल देता है। दोनों वहाँ सिगार पीते रहते हैं। उसके बाद बैलेड सिंगर अपना बैलेड सॉन्ग सिंग करना चालू कर देता है और उस बैलेड सॉन्ग में देशभक्ति के गीत रहते हैं। वह उन देशभक्ति के गीत को गाने चालू कर देता है। जब वह देशभक्ति का गीत गाता रहता है तो उसमें कुछ कड़ियों को छोड़ देता है, सम लाइन्स को वह मिसिंग कर देता है, जिसे सर्जेंट क्या करता, पूरा करता है। तब यह पता चलता है कि सर्जेंट के अंदर भी देशभक्ति जागृत हो गई है, जो कि कुछ साल पहले जब सर्जेंट पुलिस में नहीं था तो उसमें वह भी ये जो बैलेड सॉन्ग है, जो देशभक्ति के पेट्रियोटिक सॉन्ग्स हैं, वह भी गाया करता था। बाद में जब सर्जेंट को पता चलता है कि यह बैलेड सिंगर ही वह कैदी है जो जेल से भागा हुआ है, वह फ्रीडम फाइटर है, लेकिन उस समय उसके मन में जो पैसे या इनाम पाने की लालच वो खत्म हो जाती है। उसके मन में देशभक्ति जागृत हो जाती है। इवन जबकि वह अपने काम के प्रति बहुत ईमानदार है, फिर भी जब वहाँ पर पुलिसमैन एक्स और पुलिसमैन बी आते हैं तो उन्हें और जगह पे भेज देता है और वह बैलेड सिंगर को छिपाने की कोशिश करता है। जैसे ही वे चले जाते हैं वह उन्हें वहां से जाने के लिए कह देता है। जैसे ही पुलिसमैन एक्स और बी चले जाते हैं वह बैलेड सिंगर को वहां से भागने के लिए बोल देता है या वहां से जाकर छिपने के लिए बोल देता है। तो यह बच्चों स्टोरी है कि कैसे उस बैलेड सिंगर ने जो सर्जेंट के अंदर जो देशभक्ति थी, देश के प्रति जो चली गई थी, उसे उसने वापस जगाया। पूरी स्टोरी से पता चलता है कि किस तरह से बैलेड सिंगर अपने देशभक्ति के गाने के द्वारा सर्जेंट के अंदर देश के प्रति, आयरलैंड कंट्री के प्रति जो है देशभक्ति उसके मन में जागृत करता है, ताकि वह भी देश को आजाद कराने में उसकी मदद करे। बच्चों, हम जानते हैं कि हमारा देश भी पहले ब्रिटिश कंट्री का गुलाम था। हमारे देश के जो फ्रीडम फाइटर्स थे उन्होंने बहुत स्ट्रगल किया, तब जाकर आज हम एक आजाद देश मीन्स फ्री इंडिया में रह रहे हैं। So children, let's learn the summary of the rising of the moon, which is written by Lady Gregory. Children, the story begins at the Irish harbor on a moonlight, where 3 Irish policemen in the service of the British government, who at the time occupied Ireland, were busy putting up posters for a clever Irish rebel leader who had escaped from jail. The poster reveals that a sum of 100 pounds, which was a large amount of money at the time, would be offered by the government to the person who captured the prison. In addition, the large sum, the policemen are sure that capturing the political prisoner will lead to a promotion and are hence eager to do also. Worried that the rebel might escape by way of sea, the sergeant officer to keep a watch at the harbour himself and sent his 2 assistants on their way to continue posting flyer around town. As he rests by the sea, the sergeant thinks about how £100 is a large amount of money. Just then, a man in old and torn clothes tries to go towards the sea without being noticed. However, when the sergeant stops him, he claims that he just wants to sell some songs to the sailors who come into the harbour. He says that his name is Jimmy Wells, not waiting any distraction as he waits to catch the prisoner. Prisoner means rebel leader. The sergeant asks the man to clear the area and go back into town. The man then tries to interest the officer in his songs, but the sergeant, who is irritated by now, forcibly asks him to leave. As he leaves, the man notices the poster and claims that he knows the prisoner well. The sergeant, who is now suddenly interested, tries to exact information about the prisoner from the man. The man describes the rebel leader as a dangerous and muscular man who is good with weapons and narrates a story of policemen who have been killed by the prisoner on moonlight night, exactly like the present one. He then offers to stay with the sergeant and help him in keeping a watch for the prisoner. The sergeant accepts the offer after confirming that the man does not want any part of the reward. As they wait, the sergeant talks about how difficult police work is, especially for family men, because as policemen they have to spend long hours on dangerous missions. To this, the man begins to sing an Irish rebel song, Granules. Children, granules means Grace O'Mole, also known as Granules, is a well-known historical figure in Irish folklore, known for her ruthless military battles as leader of the O'Malley clan. She was a heroic figure who is seen as a symbol of Irish resistance to the British rule. The term granules is also sometimes used as a poetic symbol of the country of Ireland. So children, an Irish rebel song, that is Granule. As a loyal officer of the British, the sergeant stops him immediately. Nothing that it is inappropriate to sing such song, considering the rising tension between Ireland and England. The man explains how he is only singing so that he can stay calm on such a dangerous mission of catching the prisoner. Convinced, the sergeant allows the man to continue singing, but this time the man sings the wrong lyrics and is immediately corrected by the sergeant. Thus the sergeant reveals his knowledge of a rebel song in spite of being a loyal officer of the British. The man then questions the officer about his early days when he was a young man and asks him if he knows other patriotic songs. The sergeant admits to knowing all the patriotic songs which are now considered to be rebel songs against the British. He also admits that as a young man he had sung those very songs with his friend. The man then tries to explain to the sergeant how he and the prisoner are not very different. Even the sergeant in his early days believed in the idea of freeing Ireland from the British, just like the prisoner. The sergeant then admits that had it not been for the choice he had made, joining the police, getting married and having children, the sergeant would have ended up just like the prisoner, and the prisoner could have ended up being the sergeant. The man thus concludes that the sergeant must still have sympathy for the Irish nationalists just like he did in the past, and even states that sergeant was not sure whether he had made the right choice by siding with the British law against the people. As the man boldly sings the rebel song, The Rising of the Moon, a boat responds to him. At this moment, the sergeant realizes that the man is none other than the prisoner himself. As the man removes his wig and hat to reveal his true self, the sergeant knows he has been tricked and is furious. Just then, the two police assistants reappear on the scene. However, by then the sergeant has already had a change of heart due to the old feeling of patriotism that the man had reminded him of. Thus, instead of arresting the prisoner, the sergeant hides the hat and wig and saves the prisoner from the officers. He thus allows him to escape. In the end, having lost the reward and the promotion, the sergeant wonders if he has been a great fool to let the prisoner go. So in this way, children, I think you understood what is the story of the novel which is written by Lady Gregory, The Rising of the Moon. तो बच्चों, आज हमने द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून जो ड्रामा है उसमें सबसे पहले हमने उसके राइटर लेडी ग्रेगरी के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन ली। उसके बाद हमने अबाउट द ड्रामा के बारे में पढ़ा। उसके बाद हमने जो है थीम पढ़ी द राइजिंग ऑफ द मून की। देन वी स्टडीड regarding the main character and taken the some information regarding the main character। और उसके बाद हमने इस ड्रामा की समरी पढ़ी। तो चैप्टर बच्चों आप लोग घर में पढ़िए, उसमें अगर कुछ डाउट है तो यू कैन आस्क मी। नाउ चिल्ड्रन, वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न सम क्वेश्चंस व्हिच इज बेस्ड ऑन दिस ड्रामा, और वी कैन से नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न द क्वेश्चंस आंसर व्हिच विल बी come maybe in your semester or final exam based on this novel. So question number 1, objective questions. See the number 1. There are some dialogues which are short but quite effective. They give us enjoyment and add beauty to the main story. Find some more from the text. See, some are given. Effective dialogues. Back to the town, is it? Next given, it's a pretty, we can't stop you. Next one, you had be as wise as myself. See, some examples are given here about effective dialogues. First one, I don't know him a mile off. Second one, what's that to you? Third one, what sort is he? Fourth one, come back. Is it sergeant? Next, do you say so? Next given, take a draw yourself. Seventh one, it will quiet you. Eighth one given, never fear, I won't. Ninth one, it's no business of yours. 10th one, it's a pretty. 11th one, I am obliged to you. See children, these boxes are given here. So among these effective dialogues, which one you like, you can fill it. I given extra answers. Next question, comment on the given statement after reading the given dialogues. See first dialogue, and if we get him itself, nothing but abuse on our heads for it from the people and maybe from our own relations. You may begin like this. We do not think about society at large. So answer should be, while performing our duties, even if no appreciation comes our way, we must continue to fulfill our duties and not be affected by the criticism of the society. So children, see next criticism is, it's a pretty some honest man not to be better of that. So in answer your dialogue, it is sad for an honest man not to be making enough money to be tempted by a reward of £100. Next one, I wouldn't be in your shoes if they reward me 10 times as much. You may begin like this. People generally fall victim to incentives. Some people stick to value. They answer are unaffected by temptation, and no amount of bribes can make them do something they don't want to do. Next, but when I saw a man in trouble, I could never help trying to set him out of it. You may begin like this. It's human to help others. Here the statement tells us that when we come across a person who is in trouble, we must not look away and instead do our best to help him out of the situation. Next question. The priorities of the sergeant are shifted. Complete the given table by using the given clues. First is given priorities of the sergeant in the beginning, priorities at the end of the play. See, law and duty. It is what? Patriotism. Then first priority of the sergeant is to catch the person and get the reward, £100. That we can say money. And when he catch the person, he get the reward also and he get the promotion in his duty. And regarding the priorities at the end of the place, first one already given, patriotism. Next is Ireland's freedom and helping a rebel leader. तो रिवॉर्ड नहीं लेके उसने क्या किया? आयरलैंड की फ्रीडम में मदद की और उसने जो रिबल पर्सन था, जो रिबल लीडर था, जो आयरलैंड देश को आजादी दिलाने वाला जो लीडर था, उसकी ने मदद की. Next question. Pick out the sentence from the play that signifies the statement given and complete the text. See, first column is statement and another column sentence from the play. So I'm direct giving statement with answer. See, first one, policeman X respects the sergeant. So statement from the play, better ask him, call to the sergeant. Will this be a good place for a place card? Next, the sergeant decides to lie to his officer. After pause, no one. Now, third is policeman B cares about the sergeant. Well, I thought it might be a comfort to you. And fourth one, sergeant feels foolish for helping the man. Then sentence is, I wonder, now am I a great fool as I think I am? Next question. In a play, the emotion conveyed by a dialogue is important. Identify the emotion that the following dialogues convey. Choose your answer from the bracket. See, in bracket given fear, curiosity, anticipation, laughter, sorrow, disgust, anger, gratitude. So here dialogues given and we have to write the emotion. See, in answer column, first dialogue, what sort is he? Where did you see him? It is which emotion? Curiosity. Next one, you had be afraid to be in the one place with him. Emotion is fear. Third one, be of the two of you, yourself and your lantern. Emotion is anger. And next one, you did me a good turn tonight and I am obliged to you. Emotion is gratitude. Next question is, match the character with its description. First column character and second column quality given. See, first character is sergeant and quality sang patriotic songs as a young boy. Next character is man, 5 feet 5 in height. And third character is policeman B, insist on staying with the sergeant. And next character is policeman X, minor character. Next question, it is imperative questions. First one, find out the reason of the man for staying at the place. Answer is, the man wanted to stay at the harbor because he wanted to sell songs to the sailors that came into the harbor and buy some food with the money he had get. Next is, find details about the life of the singer that is mentioned in the extract. Answer is, the following details about the life of the singer have been mentioned in the extract. First one, the singer Jimmy Wells is a poor man. Second, he makes a living by selling bundles of songs. Third one, he is well known for his songs in the town of Innis. And fourth one, he took the train to the sergeant's town with the judges coming to the assizes so that he could make some money. Now fifth one, he believes that by selling songs to the sailors that come into the harbor, he can earn enough money to buy some food. Now next question, the stranger stays with the sergeant. Find a way the sergeant is convinced by him to let him stay. Answer, the sergeant is eager to catch the prisoner so he can collect the reward and earn promotion. A sergeant is what? He is eager to catch the prisoner. जो स्वतंत्रता सेनानी है उसे वो पकड़ना चाहता है, रिवॉर्ड कलेक्ट करना चाहता है, मीन्स 100 पाउंड जो इनाम की रकम है वो लेना चाहता है और साथ में ही प्रमोशन भी चाहता है. Thus when the stranger noticed the poster and declared that he knows the prisoner. तो जैसे अजनबी इंसान उस पोस्टर को देखता है, अब वो कहता है वह इस प्रिजनर को जानता है. The sergeant becomes interested in the stranger. और तब सर्जन क्या करता है? उस स्ट्रेंज जो अजनबी इंसान है उसमें इंटरेस्ट लेने लगता है. In addition, when the stranger offered to stay to help the sergeant, he clarifies that he does not want any part of the reward. This convinces the sergeant to let him stay. तो यहाँ पर जब स्ट्रेंजर उसे मदद का ऑफर करता है तो सर्जेंट यह क्लियर कर देता है कि उसे वह रिवॉर्ड का कुछ भी हिस्सा नहीं देखा. इससे पता चलता है कि सर्जेंट क्या है? सर्जेंट उस अजनबी इंसान को रुकने के लिए कह रहा है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द मैन ट्राइज टू इन्फोर्स द सर्जेंट इन फेवर ऑफ द क्रिमिनल. फाइंड द सेंटेंस फ्रॉम द टेक्स्ट. सी आंसर. The sentence from the text that shows that the man tries to enforce the sergeant in favor of the criminal is, and maybe the man you are watching for tonight used to be sitting on the wall when he was young and singing those same songs. Next question. The title Rising of the Moon has a symbolic meaning. Justify this statement. Answer. The title The Rising of the Moon comes from a popular Irish rebel song of the same name. The song is a call to the Irish people to rise up against oppression. Thus the song compares the rising of the people to the rising of the moon. Hence the title symbolizes the theme of the Irish nationalism. The play is about the Irish freedom movement, and by giving it this name, Lady Gregory tries to convey her hopes for the freedom of Ireland from the British rule. Next question. The two main characters in the play are united by the songs of their nation justify. Answer. The main characters in the play represents the two opposing forces in Ireland, the law and the order of the British personified by the sergeant, and patriotism and freedom represented by the prisoner. Over the course of the play, the prisoner disguised as a singer sings a patriotic Irish song in order to invoke feelings of patriotism in the sergeant. In doing so, the sergeant reveals that he had believed in the ideas of freedom and patriotism in his past. Eventually, the sergeant allows the prisoner to escape due to these feelings of nationalism. Thus, the main characters are united through the songs they share together as Irish men. Next question. State the message or the theme of the play in brief. Answer. The message of the play is patriotism and unity among people. The play specifically focuses on achieving this unity through songs and culture. It tries to teach the leader the importance of the traditions, folklore, and customs of a country by showing how it leads to a sense of unity among its people. See some descriptive questions, children. First one. Describe in brief how the man brought about a change of heart in the sergeant. Answer. In the beginning of the play, the sergeant is determined to arrest the Irish rebel leader. As the play unfolds, the prisoner, disguised as a ballad singer, and the sergeant have a conversation. During this conversation, the singer begins to sing a revolutionary song in order to awaken feelings of patriotism and unity in the sergeant. As he continues to sing the song, he deliberately misses a line and is immediately corrected by the sergeant. From this, the singer is convinced that the sergeant possesses nationalistic sentiments. He then reminds the sergeant of his younger days when he too had believed in the fight for the freedom of Ireland. Eventually, the man makes the sergeant realize that he and the prisoner share the same belief, and this brings about a change of heart in the sergeant. Now next question. Write your opinion about the man and the sergeant. Or this question should be like this. Write a character sketch of the man and the sergeant. Answer. In my opinion, the sergeant is a complex character. Even though he is simple in his ambition, he surprises the audience with his bravery by taking a decision at the cost of a great sacrifice on his part. It can be seen that he is open to change as he transforms from a dutiful officer serving the British to a patriot of Ireland through the course of the play. Though the fact that the sergeant was easily fooled by the prisoner shows that he was not very intelligent, he does come off as a good-natured and courageous character. The man, on the other hand, is a simple character whose ideas do not change throughout the play. From the story about him, it is revealed that he is dangerous and smart, and we can see his intelligence in how easily he fools the sergeant. He too surprises the audience by choosing to deal with the sergeant through conversation rather than use his skills of combat, for which he is well known. Now next question. The sergeant faces a conflict that act as the central theme for the story. Describe this conflict in brief. Answer. The sergeant represents the law and order of the British rule, while the man represents the people of Ireland and the idea of rebellion. As an officer of the British government, it is the duty of the sergeant to arrest the revolutionary. However, as an Irishman himself, it is also his duty to help the people and the country of the Ireland. Thus, the central conflict of the play is the internal conflict of the sergeant, as he decides between arresting the rebel leader in order to fulfill his duty and allowing him to go as his service to Ireland. In another word, it is a conflict between duty and patriotism. Next question, based on drama analytic. See, first one. Identify whether the following characters are flat or round and give reason. See, first character given man, second one the sergeant, third one policeman. B. See answer. First character, the man. From the beginning until the end, the man represents the Irish people and focuses on escaping. His views or beliefs do not change throughout the play. Hence, he is a flat character. Now, next is the sergeant. In the beginning, the sergeant is loyal to his duties as an officer of the British government, but through the course of the play, he undergoes an emotional change and finally chooses his loyalty towards the Irish people over his duties to the British government. Thus, he is a round character. Now next is policeman B. Throughout the play, policeman B remains obedient to his sergeant and does not change. Hence, he is a flat character. Next question. Identify the setting of the drama. Answer. The drama is set in 907 at Ireland. The scenes of the drama takes place on a moonlit evening by the harbour in a seaport town. Next question. State 4 features of one-act play as seen in The Rising of the Moon play. Answer. The following are the features of a one-act play as seen in The Rising of the Moon. First one, fixed period of time. The entire play span only one evening, right? एक इवनिंग का प्ले है. नेक्स्ट, लिमिटेड कैरेक्टर. सी, देयर आर ओनली 4 कैरेक्टर्स इन द प्ले. नेक्स्ट वन, a single conflict. See, the only conflict of the play is the sergeant's choice between duty to the British and patriotism towards Ireland. Now fourth one, brevity of words. The play includes many short dialogues which create a very profound effect. So in this way, children, today we studied 4.2 drama, The Rising of the Moon, and in this drama we studied how a rugged man generates patriotism in sergeant, who is a loyal officer of British government. Even he is a citizen of Ireland, but at the last moment, sergeant helped the ragged person, or we can say freedom fighter, and in this way we can say sergeant also play his role to make his country free. So I think children you can understood what is the story of this drama. Thank you children.